Now, the World Health Organization is reportedly holding a 2-week marathon in Geneva with hopes to push through key sections of the pandemic treaty by May 2024. The pandemic treaty is that controversial blueprint for how the WHO and the international community will deal with future pandemics. Critics argue this treaty gives too much power to too few and could threaten our basic freedoms. That could never happen. Joining me now to discuss is legal academic and Sky News contributor Rocco Loichano. Rocco, do we have any reason to be concerned about this pandemic treaty?
Oh, look, Rita, good evening. Look, there's every reason to be concerned because the preface to making this was that the World Health Organization does not want to repeat the mistakes of the past and prepare us for the next pandemic. But of course, when you look at the fine print, the powers that the World Health Organization is seeking is to have enhanced control over national decision making in relation to health decisions, enhanced powers in relation to combating misinformation. And they're just two, as well as the authority to make it easier for them to declare a pandemic. Now, that would basically mean we'll just copy and paste what happened in COVID and repeat it again. So we're looking again at lockdowns, mask mandates, vaccine mandates, but this time countries such as Sweden and other Scandinavian countries, and Florida, of course, which wanted to adopt an alternative approach and, of course, had better outcomes, would be prevented from doing so.
Well, that would be shocking indeed, because we saw what happened in this country. You would never think in Australia we would be having not just lockdowns, but curfews, state border closures, people not able to return to their own homes, not able to see their loved ones. And we did that in large part, Rocco, because we followed the WHO advice. We followed what China was doing, because China seems to have enormous power within the World Health Organization.
Yeah, exactly. And look, this is the thing that they say they don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past, but the advice that they gave was to follow China's lead and lockdown and close schools and all these other things, which we're seeing today are having terrible outcomes. I mean, this has the potential to be Daniel Andrews, Mark McGowan and Anastasia Palaszczuk all together on steroids. What's also going to be ignored, I think, is the fact that Australia actually had a pandemic plan. Was recently updated as 2019, which said that, look, we adopt pretty much what the Swedes did. We protect the vulnerable and we let everyone else get on with their lives, because the costs of that will be increased debt, increased loneliness, mental health issues and the like. And the fact that that was all ignored and we, again, as we said earlier, just copied China and did everything the World Health Organization did will be completely ignored. Nothing to see here, move on.